Hello, 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 and welcome everyone to day 1588 days of the daily antidote of song. We are brought to you daily from the beautiful folks at Carpe Diem Arts. And thank you so much to everyone who makes all of this happen. It's a lot of people that make all of this happen. So I'm Elise Witt. I'm coming to you from Pine Lake, Georgia, and I'm very thrilled to have one of our favorite song leaders here with us today, the fabulous Kate Munger, who's in Inverness, California, and she has several things for us, which I'm very excited about. But before we get to Kate, I would like to get to you. I would like to say hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Kate. Can't wait to sing with you. Hello, Erin and Candace. Thank you for making us look and sound so good. Hello, Dory with Ollie, Susan G in Cincinnati, cricket dancing in Maryland, and Carolyn always keeping me on track with the numbers. Hello, Cindy, Arlene in Berkeley. Hello, Ruth in Birmingham, Linda on Orcas Island, Trish in Victoria, Benet in Berkeley, Storm, and Joe coming home from Pine Woods, Marcia in Huntsville, that's not Alabama, that's Ontario, Adele on her phone, Clive in Birmingham, Aloysius in Massachusetts, Kat in Vermont, Nancy and your Irish cow, Diane in Massachusetts, Sarah and Sandy in Western North Carolina with your beautiful butterfly. Kay in Texas, Nancy coming in from California, one of our wonderful song leaders, and Annette in California also, Jamie in Victoria, David and Elsie in Oakland, and Fred and Catherine and Kathy in Colorado. If I didn't get you on the way in, I will certainly get you on the way out. Welcome to the daily antidote of song. Greetings, everyone. So happy to be here on this beautiful Saturday. And let's get right to our wonderful guest. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Kate Munger coming in from Inverness, California with a bunch of songs and music and inspiration for us. Welcome, Kate. Take it away.
Thank you, Elise. I'm so happy to be here with you all. The devotion that I see on this screen of people that show up every time is an inspiration to me, and thank you all so much. I want to start by saying that I think we, as a culture, witnessed a miracle on July 21st when Joe Biden stepped down. I was on the precipice up until that moment, not being able to see any way through. And with one simple, however profound and patriotic action, things changed significantly. And I think with miracles, we have to claim responsibility to call them miracles, to express our gratitude for the miracles. I'm choosing to thank my ancestors and my recent deceased powerhouses for creating this miracle. And the first song I want to share with you is called Unseen Help. And it came to me the other day, and I sing it a lot. I sing it a lot because it puts me in that gratitude space immediately. And it goes like this. I am trusting that unseen help is always arriving. I am trusting that unseen help is always arriving. And the more I sing it, the more zipper words come. And the second verse could be, I am grateful that unseen wealth is always arising. And so I have a recording so we can sing it as a round together. I sing Unseen Help. I am trusting 2 times, and then I am grateful 2 times. So let's try it. I am trusting that unseen help is always arriving. I am trusting that unseen help is always arriving. I am grateful that unseen wealth is always arising. I am grateful that unseen wealth is always arriving. I hope this mantra finds a little place in your medicine pouch. I find I sing it as I'm waking up, and it just sets the tone for the day. The second song I want to share with you is one where Kamala Harris wrote the lyrics. And it goes, when we organize, mountains move. When we mobilize, nations change. And when we vote, we make history. So I'm going to line it out for you, but first I have to wave at Gracie Bell at the Llama Foundation. Hi, babe. So nice to see everybody here, and especially if y'all knew how tenuous the Wi-Fi is at Llama, you would be. It's a miracle that Gracie Bell is here. So I'll line it out. I'll sing a line. You sing it back. When we organize, mountains move. Your turn. When we organize, mountains move. When we mobilize, this is my turn, nations change. When we mobilize, nations change. And when we vote, and when we vote, we make history. And when we vote, we make history. And think about the history that would be made if we elect Kamala Harris, the first woman, the first African American woman, the first South Asian woman, all rolled into one. It would be amazing. So you can see why I have my postcards behind me. I hope you all are doing whatever you can to make it happen. Let's sing it through 2 more times. Right now, it's just because I want the impact to be her words. I haven't added harmonies. I kind of hear them. They're growing. But right now, I haven't added them. When we organize, mountains move. When we mobilize, nations change. And when we vote, I love you singing to your cat. And when we vote, we make history. And I love these, what do you call that? Yeah, that, what is it?
Tambourine.
Tambourine. I love seeing that. Let's try it again. When we organize, mountains move. When we mobilize, nations change. And when we vote, we make history. Oh, good morning,
Wow.
Catherine. Hi, Nancy. How lovely to see all of you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for a double shot of Kate Munger, beautiful, inspirational songs. I noticed, Kate, in the first song that we sang, you give thanks for unseen wealth, and you've had a really exciting thing happen with one of your songs. Would you tell us about that?
I will. I got a call from Willow Smith's lawyer in late April saying that Willow Smith, daughter of Will and Jada Pickett Smith, had come across a lyric of mine and had used it in a song. Not, I guess it was so inspiring to her that she just couldn't help herself and went ahead and recorded it without permission. But I gratefully gave permission, and it came out very shortly after that on her new album, Empathogen. And it's called Home. And my lyrics and her lyrics are I live my life in a river of grace. I trust this river will carry me home. And as a 74-year-old, I understand those lyrics. I totally respect a 23-year-old who can relate to those lyrics. They seem fairly mature oriented lyrics, but she sings her lips off and brought in John Baptiste, one of my great heroes on keyboards and production. And as a something that we don't do on Daily Antidote of Song, we're going to play this song Home for you. And I'd like for you to really listen carefully for her voice. She has the most acrobatic voice, and she has the most original sound. She sounds like no one else. As soon as you've heard her, you can tell it's her forevermore. So, Aaron, if you could play Home by Willa Smith.
No! I love everything.
Wow.
That's a wake up call, huh?
Wow. Wow. Wouldn't that have been fun to be in on that recording session?
Yes, and I'm really glad that they handled it all
Of
without
course.
me.
No,
Um,
I just mean as a fly on the wall or
yeah,
a butterfly on the wall.
yep, yep. Well, it came out right as I released a CD's worth of songs called the Bishop's Ranch Sessions,
Oh.
and having Willow Smith record my song just really helped me own songwriter with this collection of songs and her song.
How can we find the Bishop's Ranch sessions?
You can email me and I will send you an invitation to send a donation to PayPal and I will send them to you. I decided to do them all personally rather than SoundCloud or Bandcamp because I want to know who's singing my songs in the car. Um,
Yeah.
I want to be in charge of where it goes.
Uh-huh.
Um, thank
Great.
you.
Yes, yes. So maybe you can put your email in there and we'll all be contacting you.
I sure will. And I bet I'll beat Aaron to that.
Oh, that's saying a lot, Kate.
I know. I did it.
Great, great.
Um,
So
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I have one more poem that I would love to read because I think there is a tremendous challenge when we go from the kind of fear and doom feeling that happened up until July 21st, and then this abrupt shift in our collective attitudes about the future of our culture and society and democracy. And I think we have to encourage each other to stay in the flow of joy. And Mary Oliver, of course,
Mhm.
addressed that in a way that only Mary Oliver can do. So I'd like to read her poem to you, Don't Hesitate. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give in to it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back. That sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb.
Mm-mm-mm.
I
That
that
is very nice.
joy is not made to be a crumb is a phrase I'm really loving today.
We look forward to hearing how you set that to music.
Well, it's already halfway done.
So let's go out with one of the songs. Would you like to do Unseen Help or When We Vote?
I would like to do when we vote.
Great, great. Let's do it.
Yeah, yeah, because voting is one of those things that we often take for granted, and it's one of the great privileges afforded Americans on this planet, and it's huge. It's absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate your kind attention and your tambourines and your loosey goosey Wi Fi at Llama. And thanks for being here this morning. It's really a joy to join you all. So we'll sing it through twice. When we organize, and I appreciate the suggestion that somebody said maybe there's a second verse with when we vocalize, especially in this group. So I think maybe Kamala's words might have a second verse. Here we go. When we organize, mountains move. When we mobilize, nations change. And when we vote, and when we vote, we make history. When we organize, mountains move. When we mobilize, nations change. And when we vote, and when we vote, we make history.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Kate. And you can see how the joy and the organizing right here in this room, from coast to coast and across the ocean and around the world. We are here at the Daily Antidote of Song, organizing and vocalizing together.
And
Thank
harmonizing, somebody suggested. You
you.
can expect a second verse. I know it.
Oh, there may be a third and a fourth and a fifth. Who knows? Great. Thank you so much again, Kate. Thank you, Kate. We love singing with you. Thank you, Aaron and Candace, for making us look so good and sound so good. Thank you, everyone coming in on the streaming service. Thank you, Dory and Ollie. Thank you, Susan G in Cincinnati. Cricket dancing in Maryland. Thank you, Carolyn in Boise. And Cindy, the neighbor down the street, Kate's neighbor in Inverness. Thank you, Trish from Victoria, Benet in Berkeley, and Storm in Massachusetts, part of the Zoomiverse. Thank you, Nancy, for coming in all the way from California, and Annette, also in California. Also in California, we have David and Elsie. Thank you, Jamie in Victoria, and all of y'all, including Gracie Bell at the Llama Foundation. Thank you, Mabel, and at least one bear. Thank you, Catherine, coming in from El Cerrito, California. Kathy and Izzy in Colorado, Alamosa. Thank you, Ann in Silver Spring. Linda in Concord, Massachusetts. Arlene rockin' in Berkeley, California. Clive in Birmingham, that's in England. And Chuck in Grand Rapids, I think that's in Michigan. Let me see, where am I? Oh. Kay in Texas, Sandy E in Western NC, Sarah, Nancy and your Irish cow, Joe coming home from Pine Woods, Kat in Vermont, Aloysius, Diane in Massachusetts, Ruth in Birmingham, Bob in Massachusetts, Hoda in British Columbia, Caroline in DC, Chuck in Grand Rapids. I think I'm back to where I started. It's so wonderful to see all of you today. Have the most wonderful, beautiful day, and don't forget to vote. See you soon. Mwah! Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song. Thanks again, Kate. Lovely to see you. Mwah!
My pleasure.
Bye, everyone.